Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Vikings Day, and today we are watching Vikings Season 2, Episode 3, and this episode is called Treachery. So, that doesn't sound good. Oh boy, what the hell is going to happen? Recap on the last episode. If you need it, you can always skip here. Here's the time. So last episode, we pick up 4 years later with Ragnar and Oslog. Oh my god, how come I can never remember her name? His new wife, their 2 kids, and she's pregnant with a third, I believe. Anyway, that's where we pick up, and Ragnar decides to go out west again to go raiding, because they haven't done it, I think, in a long time. So she stays home with the children, and then Ragnar and his crew, they go out west. They end up washing ashore on Wessex, which is not where they wanted to go, I don't think. I think they were trying to get back to Northumbria. But yeah, they're at Wessex. And they get ambushed, like totally ambushed, but eventually, like somehow, and I still don't even know how, they pulled through and they won, but they lost a lot of their men. And then they find out that they are in Wessex instead of Northumbria. And that's kind of like the whole episode. So that's where the episode ended. Obviously, a lot more happened, but that's the gist of it. So they're still in Wessex. The king of Wessex just found out that they're there, and we didn't get anything about Lagertha and Bjorn last episode, so I'm hoping we'll get some stuff about them this episode, because I want to know what happened to them. Oh, I gotta fix my pillow. You can't see my witch's hat there. Anyway, I know I'm all ready for Halloween. I love Halloween. So anyway, yeah, so that's where we left off. I hope we get to see Lagertha and Bjorn this episode. And I'm just ready to get started. So friends, I have coffee today. It's actually, the weather is very nice today. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your water. I'm so excited to watch it, I can't even talk. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. If you've been watching and you keep coming back, subscribe please. Why not? It's free and you're helping me out. And you'll also be joining our little community we have here of amazing people who hang out with me and watch shows and drink coffee, tea, and water and eat snacks. So why not, right? Let's get on to the video, my friends. Wessex. Okay, I guess they're gonna go see the king.
What is that place? It's a Christian church, a minster. A large one, it may be Winchester. It's a place of great pilgrimage.
And will there be treasure there?
Yes.
Floki. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the scouts told them that this king, Ekbar, whatever it was,
that these Northmen have arrived in Wessex after I heard about their raids
is
into Northumbria.
kind of like Ragnar, so this will be interesting, to say the least.
And now it is our turn to deal with these ruffians, these pagans. Let us not be afraid, but rather watchful.
Oh, okay, we're in Scandinavia. Oh, Lagertha! Oh my god, I was hoping we would see her this episode. She looks good. She looks like queenly.
You're my wife.
Okay, so
You
she
should be at my
remarried.
side, especially when we have important guests.
I will not stay to hear my son insulted.
Married to a douchebag?
I just cannot believe this!
I don't think Bjorn would stand for that, so it's probably a good thing he was not there.
Myself. And if your son will only meet me halfway, I will
Well,
make sure he has a good future.
That's not gonna happen, especially if you're beating on his mother. It's so interesting to me to see Ethelstan as like a full-fledged Viking now. Here they come. I wonder if he'll have any hesitation, like, because he used to be these people, you know, these were his people, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, he went through this exact same thing many years ago. So he knows what it's like. Ragnar. What? Yeah, they're all gonna be in there, I think.
Open.
Where did they go?
There should be treasure.
They took it all.
He said there would be treasure. Why do you always listen to him?
Because they took it. He's right.
This is not treasure. This is an empty wooden table.
You are mistaken, King Oric. The treasure is here. You're standing on it.
Oh. Oh, they all went under there and hid? Ah. Yeah, see, he knew.
You're right! Treasure!
Now you apologize to Ethelstan.
Who was this?
It must be St. Birinus.
You keep talking to me like I know what the saint is.
Christians believe that the bones can still exert benediction, can perform miracles.
Is Floki jealous?
What is a miracle?
Or he doesn't like
Miracles
Ragnar
are things which are impossible to do.
learning about all this Christian stuff. This Christian information.
Wait.
Oh no. Just... Can you just leave the innocent people alone, please? You got your treasure. Oh, come on. You don't need to kill them. Oh. Is he having flashbacks? It would be hard not to. Oh no. What's he gonna do? He's gonna find him, so what is he gonna do?
No! Stop!
Oh. Okay. Oh, I think he regrets it. Oh no.
Birdseye! You speak our language. How?
It doesn't matter. Just do as I say. Hide.
Oss fylker han.
Pintahan! Munum skemmt
Yeah, this is gonna be hard for Ethelstan.
What will happen to him?
You just wait and see, priest.
Do you like it, Ragnar? Oh no, a kid. Oh, that was sweet. Okay, I think that's... I would just put him out of his misery if I were Ethelstan. It's like they're testing him or something to see what he'll do. Oh, he's gonna let him go. But I think he's gonna die anyway, Ethelstan. Or are you gonna kill him?
Suffer no more.
Oh, okay, he's gonna
But
kill him.
trust in thy salvation.
Yeah. Put him out of his misery, exactly. I don't think they're gonna like that, though. I want to see Bjorn. Oh, is that Bjorn? Kind of looks like him.
Your husband, Earl Sigvard, I saw him.
Bjorn, please.
Has he hit you before? Will
Probably.
you let him hit you again? If it does, I'll kill him.
Yep. Oh, she had the baby. So that's 3 sons now? Oh, his eyes are interesting.
Sigurd snake in the eye.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Your Majesty, you have heard of the attack on Winchester.
Of course. I grieve.
That king is always in his frickin' pool or bathtub or whatever the fuck that is. He's always in there.
There are those who ask why we did not do more to protect our brothers and sisters at such an important site.
I don't think this king is the type of king who wants to be questioned.
Could I protect all of them? No.
I just get that vibe.
Did I want to discover where the pagans would strike? Yes.
So he basically used them as bait. That would be nice to have like a bathtub that big, wouldn't it? Just like sprawl out.
I have something for you.
Light some candles, read a book. Loki!
Don't you want it?
He's kind of being a shit.
Are these not the images of your god?
My god is Odin, the All-Father.
I know you told me.
I love both of them, but Floki, you're being a shit right now.
Believe you. Compared to our poor countries where it is hard to farm, hard to live. Here, it is easy. If we lived here, we could feed everybody.
Hello, wedding. So I do know like a tiny bit about this history. Also because I have watched a few seasons, not all the seasons. So I do need to finish that actually. But I've watched like, I think the first 3 seasons of The Last Kingdom, which is also a great show. So, and from that too, so I've learned obviously some history from that about what happens or how they invade and stuff, but oh, it's that guy.
As most of you know, my first marriage lasted less than an hour
But,
because my own brother poisoned the drinks that day.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see, or I guess to see the process of them coming to England. Like a lot of them, not just Ragnar. Is that Helga? Oh no, what? Wait. What? What? That's not Helga, is it?
No, I could not bear it, not a second time. Let me taste the wine.
Why does that look like Helga? Is that Helga? I thought Floki was with Helga.
I don't wish to dampen the celebrations, but you all know that the agreement between myself, King Arik, and Ragnar Lothbrok has been broken.
Oh boy, another war.
I have to do something about this insult. Consider what is happening to Earl Ragnar's lands. He has abandoned them.
Oh no. That's not good. I'm not a huge fan of his new wife, but I don't want her to die or get hurt, and I definitely don't want his kids to get hurt. That's not good. Will Rolo be, sober enough to counter the attack if it actually comes?
Wonders how much longer you intend to remain in his kingdom.
He's so scared. I don't blame him.
Depend.
Upon what?
We want to make peace with the king.
Peace.
We don't have to kill any more of you.
I will relay a message to the king.
Seriously? Dude, he can't even get on his horse? Come on, dude.
Not hungry, Bjorn?
Bjorn is so cute.
Any reason?
Adorable.
No reason.
What can I do to make you happy?
Don't hit my mother.
You can let me go live in a cabin in the mountains.
By yourself? In the mountains?
Yes.
No. Of course not.
Why?
I am the Earl here. What would folk think if I let my beloved stepson starve or freeze to death in some mountain pigsty?
That's so pretty. Kattegat? Kattegat?
Rollo!
Oh, are they coming?
Rollo, wake up.
Rollo, you gotta defend your brother's land.
What is it?
Get the fuck up and be useful.
Find anyone who can fight. Anyone who can hold a weapon. We're under attack.
What are we going to do?
What do you think we're going to do? We're going to fight! Ragnar has taken all of the best fighting.
Boy.
we have left.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a great idea on Ragnar's part.
What does it look like?
Not you. You are not a shield maiden. You're not.
Agatha?
Yeah. Lagatha could fight.
Find Princess Auslaug and her children and take them up into the mountains.
And then what?
Wait.
For what?
To see if,
The gods
yeah,
decided
to
it's
see
about
who
time.
wins.
Now go.
I mean, I admire her courage for sure of wanting to fight, but if she wanted to do that, she should have been training these 4 years or whatever it was. Too bad they don't have like a, you know, a Helm's Deep that they could go to kind of thing. That'd be cool, right? The only good thing is that it doesn't look like he has a ton of men with him. There's like 1, 2, 3, 5 boats. Yeah. So it's not like 20 boats, but still, what Rollo said, you know, Ragnar took all the best fighting men, so that probably was not his best idea. Well, maybe if Rollo gets him out of this, protects his family and his land, maybe he'll let him start raiding with them again. If he doesn't die, that is. Which I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
Jump ship!
I just don't want the babies to get hurt. And I realized last episode the women are called shield maidens, which you guys probably already knew that, but I did not. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not good. Oh. Former friends, now foes. I think they're gonna have to retreat. I don't know. And let them take the village.
Fall back!
Yeah.
Back to the marketplace! That's right, Rollo!
Well,
run!
come on.
Like you always do.
You kind of outnumber him a lot. I mean, I don't blame Rollo for running. And you all know I'm not the biggest fan of Rollo, but...
Well, that's an understatement.
You know, in this case, I definitely don't blame him for running. Oh, I thought they were going to run to the mountains and, like, just retreat, but they're still staying in the village. What?
You can't win, Rollo!
Yeah, what is he going to do? He can't win.
Your first duty is
Exactly.
to try and save the sons
You have to
of
protect
Ragnar.
them and his wife.
Go.
You all go.
I will tell the gods what you have done.
You all just go and let them take the village. And then when Ragnar comes back, he can get it back. They're gonna kill everybody, aren't they? Oh. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh god, now everyone's gonna die. You gotta protect his kids though, Rolo. I think he would rather have his kids and his wife than the village. Look at all the dead people. It's so bad. Oh boy. I don't think he's going to be laughing in the future. Okay. Oh boy. Alrighty, my friends. So that was the end of that episode. Really good episode. Again, I was totally in it. So if there are some parts where it's just like silence, that's why. I'm just in it. Let's start with Lagatha and Bjorn. I'm really, really happy we got to see them this episode. I've been waiting to see them. And so I'm super excited we got to see them. Lagatha looks good, but she's obviously not in a good marriage. She's in an abusive marriage, and even though I will say Ragnar wasn't always the best husband, obviously, I don't think he ever abused her like that, or he would, or she would let him. So I do feel sorry for her in that regard. Like I feel sorry for Lagatha in a lot of ways. I mean, she was basically, as I talked about in the last episode, cast aside, you know, for this new woman who can give Ragnar more sons than she can, and da-da-da, and she had to leave her home, and now she's in this new crappy marriage, and the husband won't even let Bjorn, like, do things that he probably should be doing. I mean, he is an adult. He's an adult, so I don't know. This new husband is a piece of shit, but I can definitely see Bjorn killing him if he sees him hit his mother one more time. I can definitely see that happening. But Bjorn, my goodness, he grew up to be a strong man, it looks like. I mean, he's tall, he's muscular. Yeah, I love that he's, you know, him and his mom are still really close, and of course he misses his dad. I mean, how could you not miss your father? Even though you chose to go with your mother, of course you're still going to miss your dad. So I do hope that we will see Bjorn and Ragnar reconnect one day, but like I said in the last episode, I'm worried that it's going to be a bad reunion, like that they're going to be on separate sides of a battlefield or something like that, or him and his brothers, and that won't be good either. So I don't know what's going to happen with Lagatha and Bjorn. I wish she wasn't in that crappy marriage. I wish she could just leave, you know, her and Bjorn could just leave and kind of like live on their own, you know? Why can't they do that? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm super excited we got to see them in this episode. As for Ethelstan, that was really interesting. I was wondering, you know, how he was going to react to being back in his old life, and he kind of reacted how I thought he would. Like, he seemed to definitely be having more of a hard time with the killing of his old people. When he killed that priest, I think it was just a gut reaction, and he didn't mean to kill him. And it definitely looked like he regretted it afterward. Because that could have been him. That could have been him. I mean, he was in the same position years ago, and that absolutely could have been him, you know? So it was interesting. And I also thought that, or I didn't think he would, but I guess I also like how he kind of ended the old priests, I don't know, whatever you call them, the holy man's, I can't talk, how he ended the other priest's life, you know, so he wouldn't die slowly and torturous. And I kind of expected him to do that, but I know that the other Vikings are not going to like that, and it's going to make them think that, just like Floki was saying, that maybe he's not all in on being a Viking. Maybe he is holding on to some part of his old life. The thing with that is, like, I think that's okay. You know, I don't think you have to be in 100%. I think you can still reminisce. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot talk today. Blah, 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 blah. I think you can still reminisce about, you know, look back and talk about your old life and things that you used to believe in, but you can still be whatever you want to be. You know what I mean? And I think Ethelstan, kind of, because he's been away from his homeland for so long and his people, he obviously, it's easier to be 100% Viking because out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, right? But then when he's back there and he's seeing all the killing and of the innocent people, of the people he used to be, of his old people, it's harder. But I think that's normal. I think that's normal. I also think, now I could be wrong, but I also think that Ragnar sees that he does struggle with it sometimes, but I think that Ragnar understands. I think that Ragnar understands Ethelstan. I think that they understand each other, but I don't think the other Vikings, especially Floki, understand, and they won't understand. So I don't know, it's interesting. Yeah, and then the raid at the end, taking over Ragnar's village. Oh, I'm glad that his wife and kids are okay, at least for right now in this episode. I'm glad that Rollo got them out of there, and I think that guy is definitely going to regret his actions in the future. That's what I think. I think he won't be laughing in the future. I think he will be very regretful of what he did. Yeah, that's what I think. So anyway, those are my thoughts right now, friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel if you had, you know, a fun time watching with me. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are watching with me. And that's my dog, sorry. And please join me on the next episode. Alright, friends. I will see you for the next video. Bye, friends.